Hi you all, welcome back to my channel. It's me Iram, and no points for guessing that I'm an artist. You can literally tell from the paint palette I'm wearing right now. And yes, I've made it myself. So I love experimenting with different art mediums and I record whenever I create. So if you are somebody like me or if you just enjoy watching creativity unfold, you are in the right place. So please hit that subscribe button, and while I film my first ever Q&A video, I'll also be showing you the sculpting process of this palette, a few hijab pins and some other pieces that have been waiting to be finished for a while now. The questions you all sent were so interesting, some of them were repeated too. So I have written them all in my book right here and I will try my best to answer every single one. And this video is going to be a little long, so grab your coffee, chai or a snack and let's get started. So here's the first question, your favorite artwork. I actually have so many favorites. Honestly, anything I create instantly becomes my favorite. But if I had to pick just one, I would say the crown-shaped bouquet I made for my best friend is definitely up there. Honestly, though, every single artwork I make is really close to my heart. Next one is where do you get your inspiration from? So, I suppose you are asking about my artwork. So, honestly, inspiration can come literally from anywhere. It could be a random walk or conversation I had with somebody, or maybe a color combination that I stumble upon, or any like even little moments with my friends or family. Sometimes I see simple thing and my brain just goes like, oh, I need to turn this into art, and I start working on it. So, yes, I also get inspired by other artists, different stories in life, and even things from my imagination. So, yep, really anything that makes me feel excited or curious can be my inspiration. Okay, one of you have asked about my dream city. So, I actually don't have a dream city. I know that sounds kind of boring, and I guess I'm just too simple like that. But of course, it's completely fine to have those kind of dreams. Everybody is different, and I actually love hearing what excites other people. I also really want to travel a lot just to see new places, different cultures, and experience life in different ways. And I would love to travel, of course, with my loved ones. That is more important to me. So, yes, I don't have one particular dream city, but I would love to explore different places where the weather is cold most of the time. I love winters so much, I wouldn't even mind being frozen at this point, and I'm so excited winter is coming soon. Anyways, the next one is my personal favorite question, and which says, how long did it take you to get motivated to make art again after kids, and how do you manage with them? So many of you have asked about balancing motherhood, living in a joint family, and still making art. And honestly, I'm not surprised. Anybody who knows me personally will definitely ask this question while they sweetly appreciate my work, and I am super grateful for every little word of encouragement. It really shows how much love and support can lift someone up. So, let me break this question into two parts. Firstly, I'll say how I got back to art. So basically, I have taken many breaks from art, and I have been an artist for as long as I can remember. So, of course, during school, I was busy with studies and I was not always independent to do whatever I liked. So, I was not very consistent at that time, but after getting engaged, I had more free time and I started taking it more seriously. Back then, there were no reels. We just used to post pictures on Instagram of our artworks, and I was lucky enough to get so much love from around the world that my account hit 1000 followers really quickly. And that was also when I started YouTube channel posting on and off. Anyways, I got married then and life got super busy. I took a pause again, and at one point I also deleted my Instagram account, which I regretted so much later on. But yes, I gathered all the energy and motivation and I restarted. Then came my first child into this world, And again, life became a beautiful chaos. I had to pause again, and it was not until he turned 3 or 3.5 years old and started to go to school that I had the courage to start with art again. The same thing happened with my second pregnancy, and I kept being gentle with myself, never rushing my children's schedules. And actually, just recently, we had a mini Diwali vacation here, and all the kids did was stay home and enjoy. So, of course, it was not possible for me to create. So, I was not very active recently, but what I did instead was stay active on social media using my older artworks. I kept making reels so my reach wouldn't drop, and that way my motivation wouldn't drop either. There were also times with zero motivation where breaks felt long, but what I realized was art is my happiness, and creating makes me a better, happier parent, and that's what matters most. So I don't rush myself, I don't force myself, and honestly, you should do the same thing if you are an artist waiting for a sign to start again. This is it. Don't just scroll endlessly or get frustrated with all the ideas in your head. Take a little me time, get help from your family if you can, and start creating. I know how much peace this brings to your heart. Even if one person starts making art today because of me, I will feel so lucky. Now, the second part, how I manage everything. Most of my me time is art time. I don't scroll when I'm free. I scroll while commuting or waiting for my kids at school. I sometimes sacrifice sleep to create also. But yes, I could never have done this without my family. My husband celebrates my art as if it is his children achieving something amazing, and my mother in law and my parents constantly motivate me to never give up. So, as for housework, living in a joint family helps me a lot. My husband's brother's wife is my mom's real sister, and she's a passionate baker. So, we rotate cooking duties weekly. When I am not cooking, I guide the helpers, organize things, and then I'm free to create. We have divided responsibilities in a way that works for everyone in the family, and it's truly a blessing. So basically, art and family life coexist beautifully, and it's all about being gentle with yourself, using whatever little me time you get, and having a support system that believes in you. So here's the next question. Whenever I paint phone case, the paint rubs off onto my hands. Can you help me with it? I totally get you because I experienced something very similar recently, and if you have been watching my reels regularly, you probably saw how my paint came off after drying when I tried to remove the washi tape from the sides. A lot of people suggested me that I should apply gesso first, and I will give it a try. I haven't tried yet, but I have seen video where gesso helps paint stick better. So you should also try it if you have not already. And you can also try using a waterproof varnish on top so your design stays there forever. Hope this helps you. Clothing brand that you like. I actually love a bunch of brands, and I have specific go-tos for different things. Like if I want t-shirts, I'll go check H&M, and if I'm looking for modest dresses, I'll usually check and or maybe even H&M or Modest Essentials. And for bottoms, I don't usually purchase from India. I ask my sister to send me from Dubai. So my all my bottoms are mostly from there, and they are from different brands. So nothing specific for bottoms. But if I had to pick just one, I would say H&M. Their clothes have the best material, super comfortable, and honestly, they are never overrated. And I love how their pieces are simple yet effortlessly nice looking. Make a this or that YouTube video. Oh yeah, that's such a beautiful idea. I would love to make a this or that video. It would be so much fun to do. Next one is, when did you get interested in art? So, ever since I can remember anything about my life, I have always loved art. And I never really imagined I would take this interest so far, but I'm honestly so grateful for my parents' support. They never took any of our interests lightly. They always encouraged me and my siblings to do whatever we loved, no matter how small it seemed. And till date, even after a decade of being married, whenever I try a new medium, my mom gets so excited. Like, if I try fabric painting once, the next morning she'll send me 10 new ideas for fabric art on WhatsApp, on Instagram. And if I try clay, she is right there sending me clay inspiration. And she is just the best. Her actions are so loud that I can't really leave art aside. And honestly, everyone around me encourages me with such pure joy that it keeps me motivated to keep creating. Even people who are not super close to me will DM me cute art ideas or reels, and that honestly means so much. I'm so grateful to each one of you who remember me whenever you see something related to art. What was the biggest challenge you faced? Honestly, one of the biggest challenges I've faced is finding balance, especially between motherhood, family life, and my creative side. There have been so many moments where I've taken long breaks, as I mentioned already, either because I was too busy or just mentally exhausted. And as an artist, it's hard when you want to create, but life feels too full. I used to feel guilty about not being consistent, but over time, I've learned to be kind to myself. Another big challenge has been self doubt. You know, that little voice that says maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe I've lost my touch. But every time I start creating again, it reminds me that art is a part of who I am. It's my way of finding peace. So, yes, my biggest challenge was not just one thing, it was learning how to stay me through all the changes in life. That's all for today. This is everything I managed to complete while answering your questions. I wanted to glaze the makeup charms, drizzle some chocolate lines on the brownies and croissants, and even finish the cake, but time just flew away. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and see you all again very, very soon.